Hi, everyone. Welcome to your 5-Minute Monday Moment with me, Ellen McKay. I'm happy to be here with you today. We are going to be working on some breath work in the yoga world that's called pranayama. So get someplace that's comfortable for you. Sit down, lie down, whatever works best today in this moment. And we'll get started. So this month we are kind of working on the space of the chest, kind of from here to here. And this area is a place that can get kind of closed off sometimes just with our normal daily activities and kind of gravity working together. Our shoulders kind of have a tendency to maybe round a little bit forward, maybe the head starts to come a little forward. So this month we're going to be working on opening up this chest space. And as we do that, hopefully we also allow ourselves a little more lung capacity, which means our breathing might become a little more easier, a little more full. So we're going to start with just some breath awareness. And this is one of our kind of foundational breaths in yoga. It's called Dirga breath, and it means complete breath or 3-part breath. So really what it's talking about is using that full breath. A lot of times we kind of tend to breathe just through our upper lungs and feeling just kind of our chest expand and relax. We really kind of just feel the movement in the chest, and those breaths tend to be a little more shallow. So we're talking about maybe expanding that breath some, making it a little bit bigger. And what happens when we do that, we allow ourselves to bring more oxygen into the body, which is just great for us overall. And we also elongate our exhale, which helps with relaxation. So we'll practice that a little bit today. And, just kind of follow along, see what feels good, especially if you're new to this yoga world. Take your time. If you ever feel lightheaded at all, that can be pretty normal if you're kind of just starting this breath awareness or breath practice. So if you feel lightheaded at any point in time, just dial it down a little bit. Take the breath a little shorter, just kind of find what works for you today. So let's take one big breath together. Breathe in through the nose and then let it out through the mouth. Good. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Great. So as I said in the beginning, we kind of tend to breathe through our upper lungs, kind of feeling that chest part move the most. So let's just bring our awareness to the chest. And if it feels good for you, maybe take one or both hands to the chest and just kind of have that little bit of physical feedback. So you can feel maybe the chest moving as you breathe. Good. We'll take just a couple breaths here, kind of just noticing how it feels to breathe, how the chest feels when we breathe, if we feel any movement in the chest as we breathe. Good. And if you'd like, we'll take our awareness down to the rib cage. So you can bring your hands kind of right at the base of those rib cage, maybe even to the side if that feels better for you. And then find your breath again. So if you notice that the majority of your movement is happening in the chest, and if it feels okay, maybe see if you can expand that breath a little bit bigger and find some movement in that rib cage. Kind of find some expansion, that rib cage kind of moving outward a little bit on the inhales. And then on the exhales, everything just kind of softens and goes back to that starting position. Good, maybe one more breath here. Nice. Great. And then again, if you want to bring your hands to the belly, you can, one or both hands, and see if maybe you can take that breath down far enough to maybe move the hands a little bit. And if that feels too big for you, if that just isn't comfortable, then, stay with that breath a little higher up. This is all just an experiment. We're all just trying out some things. Good, another couple breaths there. Nice. Now, if you're liking that physical feedback with the hands, if it's kind of helping you notice your breath, let's take one hand to the belly and one hand to the chest. So now, if you want to give it a try, see if you can maybe feel your breath move down to the belly first. So you feel that bottom hand move first. And then that breath kind of fills up, moves upward to the chest. And then you feel the upper hand move. And then as you exhale, you feel the chest relax and the belly relax. So let's try that a few more times. Maybe getting that lower hand to move first on the inhale, and then the upper hand, and then when you exhale, upper hand, and then lower hand. So we're kind of going in and then out. And then maybe you kind of feel that belly hug in a little bit on your exhale. We'll take 5 more breaths just like that. Good, one more round of breath. And then releasing those hands and just letting the breath move back to its natural pace. So again, that's Dirga breath or complete breath. A great way to check in with your breathing, kind of bring you to this present moment. If you're feeling a little scattered, overwhelmed, this is a great little breathing practice to do to just kind of bring you back and to kind of do a little reset. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.